Good to see you, brother.
The man with an American accent.
With an American accent. That's what they call me? Yes. That's who I am.
How long have you been in Malawi?
I have been in Malawi for a year, over a year.
Yeah.
I came here November, I want to say 8th, 2023. And I've been here since then. So right now we're in December.
How's Malawi, bro?
Malawi is the most beautiful place I've ever been. The people are very sweet. Now, I'm not discounting anybody in Zimbabwe like yourself. I love Zimbabwe as well. That's where my African parents are.
Yeah. You've been in Zimbabwe? Huh?
Yeah. Zimbabwe, that is where it all started. That was the first time I touched, that was the first place where I actually lived on African soil.
Oh, okay.
And when I went there, Kelvin, I felt at peace. I could breathe for the first time.
Really, bro?
I could breathe for the first time. I connected with my ancestors. And that's when I came to Zimbabwe. I met my African parents there.
I want to talk about your life was it in America?
I was born and raised in America. Then I moved to the UK.
Oh, so America, the UK, and then Zimbabwe and Malawi.
And then Malawi. Yep. Yes.
How is life the other side?
So in America, I will say where I was born and raised in Houston, Texas.
Oh, okay.
My family who raised me are the most respectful, wisest, phenomenal people I've ever met. And they always raised me to be true to yourself, be respectful, have dignity, have class, and just always be able to learn. Don't ever shut people off who are trying to give you wisdom.
True.
And I feel like that's something that I carry with me to this day. At times I do fall short, Kelvin, but I always try to persevere.
You're human, bro. Everyone does. Bro.
Exactly.
Everyone does.
Exactly.
So, like, what made you to move from America, the UK, to here?
Yes. So when I was in America, I thought I found the love of my life. Very respectful woman. Things didn't work out. Doesn't mean that we're failures, just didn't work out. We move on. I ended up connecting with people within the UK who had connections to Africa. And with those phenomenal people, Auntie Jean, Galactic Clyde, so many great people, they directed me, Queen Amelia, they connected me to Africa when I was 14 years old. This was back when I was in America. I saw an advert to where these people were making Africa seem like it was this bad, terrible, poor place.
You see?
I was with my cousin and I said, I'm going to move there one day. And he said, you're crazy. Didn't you just see what the TV said? And I said, yeah, they're lying. Africa's the most phenomenal and richest place. Why do you think people keep coming there to colonize? Why do you think they come here to steal? Why do you think? No, man, you don't need to move there. I'm going to move there. And years later, here I am. I never live life allowing other people to tell me what they think is best for me. I find out for myself. Now, I've had hardships in Africa, but I know for a fact that this is where I belong, and I'm going to do everything in my power to continue to stay here and help my people along the way.
You know what you're saying? You're passionate about what you're saying. And it seems like there is a picture that is being painted about Africa out there that is not pleasant.
Yeah.
What kind of picture are they portraying?
They portray, I mean, it's everywhere. Like, I was even talking to someone earlier today.
Yeah.
Reggie, what should people do to go to the UK and go to America? I'm like, why would you want to leave the most phenomenal place in the world to go to somewhere that's benefiting off the misfortunes of where you're from? The motherland is the center of the universe. The motherland is the motherland because it is the giver of all life. It is the resources here are so powerful and phenomenal. Why do you think people keep coming over here?
True.
Why do you think they come over here to steal and infiltrate and steal our ideas? I've heard so many stories, King Kelvin.
Yeah.
And I call King Kelvin that because King Kelvin is the king of his life. We are all kings.
My goodness grace, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And the thing is to where there are people who actually have given their scripts to people in America, and these people have made millions. And the first thing I always ask is, did you copyright it? No. I'm like, well, that person just stole your idea. So people come over here all the time and they want to colonize, Kelvin. And the reason that they come over here, they will come over here, take resources, and then they will basically give the people that are giving them the resources little to nothing. And then they'll go over and become millionaires and billionaires in a matter of seconds.
What should we do as Africans to make things better for ourselves and benefit from what we have?
Unify on all accounts. Don't allow money and economic failures to destroy us all, because we all know the saying, the more divided we are, the easily conquered we are. So in every way, we need to unify. So if King Kelvin calls me up, Reggie, look, man, I need some help. I don't have a lot of money. Whatever you have, bro, I know I'm helping you. You're helping me. Let's do it. As long as we're not scamming each other in the process, shortchanging ourselves, we can build our own, and we don't have to involve people who are outside of our race or people who think like those outside of our race to colonize us or to lead us to always be shorthanded or be in a situation we don't deserve to be.
What are the challenges that you've faced so far as someone who's now living in Africa?
You have people who, you know what?
Yeah.
Kev, I'm gonna make it plain and simple. In life, you go through the things that's not for you to get to the things that are for you. And I found out that there are people who are for me, like yourself, like Prophet Enoch Kapir, like my African parents, like the people who I've connected with in Malawi and in Zimbabwe and Zambia, who are just for me and things are progressing. So yeah, I've had my short changes of people who have done wrong to me and things like that. And they never might see it that way, but I've seen it. I know not to go back to that anymore. And I know I'm focusing on progressing with the people that's for me and the things that's for me. And that's all I can say. So I've had a lot of, unfortunate circumstances, but at the end of the day, I only focus on the positive and I progress from there.
What kind of challenges did you face in Zimbabwe? Are you open to tell us?
I'm fine with that. In Zimbabwe, I faced it to where everybody looked at me as an ATM machine. There was even somebody, I was living in a place. Somebody was, I was having dinner one day. And somebody was outside saying, I'm about to go meet that famous movie producer. And I'm looking around, I'm like, where he at? And they was like, no, Reggie, they talk about you. I'm like, man, I'm not, first of all, I don't do that whole famous celebrity thing. I don't do that. But people automatically assume that Reggie had a lot of money and you could see that people wanted to take. My thing is that the proper mindset to have? No. I can give all the resources I can, but I can't go broke in the process. But the knowledge is something that I feel like I can give if I have it, and that can help our people progress in a phenomenal way.
So have you ever reached a level where you said, nah, man, this is too much. What is happening in Africa? I probably want to go back.
The only reason I wanted to go back was because I felt like, okay, look, if I continue to stay, I'm going to end up broke and broken. But then there were a lot of people like yourself, like many others, even my own parents and my people back home that said, nah, Reggie, look, you need to stay there. I've never seen you this happy. You look healthier than ever. And you're just in a place to where we feel like you're doing what you love to do on a consistent basis and you're around your people. And that's the thing right there. I know there's been times even on social media, I've been like, ugh, but then I realized I love my people and I'll never, ever in my life turn my back on them, even if they have the mindset to do it to me. And another thing is too, those who have the mindset to do me wrong, they're not our people, Kelvin. They are slave-minded individuals and they don't deserve the time of day from me or from people who are trying to help our people progress. So for me, I ended up moving away from that.
You ended up moving away, huh?
Moving away from that and realizing that, look, in life, I have to focus on the positive and I have to focus on the things that's for me rather than focusing on the things that's not for me.
So let's talk about America. Let's talk about UK. Do you think that is still the land of opportunity?
No, I can't feed into that. The land of opportunity, I feel like, and if I'm honestly speaking, when they say the land of opportunity, that is, I know a lot of people are going to hate me for what I'm about to say. That is a way to try to bring slaves into a plantation. Because you got the motherland who is the motherland. A mother is a provider. A mother is a giver. A mother is someone that always makes sure that her children are progressing in life. A true mother. But if you go to a land of opportunity, that means that an opportunity is something that everybody can dream of but can't have. So my thing is I would rather go somewhere where it's guaranteed that we're all going to prosper, knowing that we unify on all accounts. We love ourselves and we love each other. And we continue to progress from there rather than the place where it's not even guaranteed that I'm going to have a life or live a life that I want. I'm telling you, Kelvin, the way that it's set up, you infiltrate, you divide the original people, you make them lose sight of how phenomenal they are. Then that's when you take their resources, you build up back in a country that is slowly but surely, if not just surely, failing itself in America, in the UK. And then you got to continue to go back and steal. Come on, man. It's structured to where our people need to realize, like, hold up, if these people are coming over here and stealing and making profit off of that, we can use these resources that they're stealing, protect them at all accounts, and make sure that we build up here so we don't have to worry about going somewhere where we're obviously going to face challenges that we'll never face at home.
What is your dream? What are you trying to achieve in Africa?
My thing is I've already achieved it. My thing is to where I'm right where I belong and I'm happy. And my goal every day, there's even been times I've talked to Kelvin, be like, Reggie, how do I do this, man? Let's do it right now. When I do media and I do, different things when it comes in regards to just whatever, I'm always quick to help my people, no matter what time of day it is. And that's something that I saw my mom do. That's something I saw my elders in Texas do. And that's something I'm seeing a lot of people in Africa do. And that's what I want to continue to do. Help, help, help. Not because I want to feel like a savior or a guide in other people's lives, but because as a human race, as us as African people, helping each other is a way for us to unify on all accounts, progress on all accounts, and also make sure that we never be in a situation that we don't deserve to be in, which is enslaved, colonized, or within an inhumane system that's not for us and only against us.